one here as well. What I begin with, I pretty much just put eggs on because the Ethiopian meal requires eggs. This is what makes this Ethiopian meal authentic. Okay. That's the first thing we got going there. And then I've picked up chicken here, and I'm gonna clean it really well. And of course we have injera, which goes really well. But then I will do rice as well because some of my kids don't like the injera, so I would do rice. And then we have garlic and onions that I'm gonna chop up for the Doro Wat that I'm doing. And we have some spices here. I heard that this was the best spice to do my Somali rice. And then we have here seasonings, more seasoning, cinnamon, more seasonings here. And then this is spice for my Doro Wat. So we have all the ingredients here, guys, and we're just gonna continue to set up. Guys, removing the fat from chicken thighs. Just want to show you guys what I do to remove that fat. I've already removed tons of skin. We don't want all of that on the chicken. So you guys see all that fat there. You just skim it off with your knife. This is another example of the skin. These are chicken thighs, so I pretty much just pull that skin off just like that. It comes off easy. And then the fat, we just remove all of that. Really not healthy for you. I know a lot of people like the skin, especially if you're frying, but it's not good enough for you. So we'll just continue checking for fat here. Keep removing all of that fat, guys. We don't want none of that on our chicken thigh. Okay. And I'm preparing this chicken to do a Doro Wat. It's an Ethiopian dish. So that's why I'm cleaning this chicken. Okay. And we have another chicken with fat on it, and we're just gonna remove it just like that. Very easy. And all that skin, all that fat, just take it right off. Okay. Now I also want to show you guys what I do with my chicken thighs. After I remove all that fat, I just cut slits in it because it helps with the cooking process to make sure that the chicken is cooked in the inside. So that's what I do. Hello everyone, it's Chef Michelle here, and I am here in the kitchen this Sunday evening doing a Doro Wat. Doro Wat is an Ethiopian style. It's an Ethiopian style dish, and I've already started up a nice, delicious sauce for this Doro Wat, guys. Sorry that I don't have the full video. I would do a full video one day for this Doro Wat. I was doing Facebook Live, so I had already started the process. Anyway, so I'll begin with the chicken. Here we have seared up chicken that I have for this Doro Wat, and then I have a nice sauce going here for the chicken. I use a Ethiopian seasoning called berberi, And then I use spices. What I used was cardamom. I'll show these things to you guys actually. Okay, sorry for that. So this is burberry. It's the Ethiopian seasoning. And then we have here cinnamon sticks. We have here cloves, and we have something called cardamom. Alright, and these three seasonings, the cardamom, the cinnamon, and the cloves, I put them in a skillet for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I let them toast to bring out the flavor. And that's what I did. These 3 seasonings: cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom. Alright, and then, you know, I just added those 3 spices inside of the dish here. Now I use about 4 or 5 chopped up onions, and I put it in my processor. I let it grind up with ginger, onions, and I use red onions and white onions. And I let it all grind up, and I put it inside of the skillet here, and I let it sear up. So the last step, guys, I'm adding tomatoes. And I want you guys to see my cute little rainbow knife that I purchased. I talked about where I got this rainbow knife from. It's lovely, huh? Isn't it cute? You never have to sharpen this, guys. So anyway, we're just going to cut up the tomatoes in this dish. I'm using 2 tomatoes. Normally, they say you can use tomato paste, but I didn't have tomato paste, so I just decided to use fresh tomato. Like I said, guys, sorry that I just jumped in on this video. I first began this video doing a Facebook Live. Alright, so just chopping up a second tomato. Alright, this sauce has to cook down for at least an hour. I've chopped up the tomatoes, and like I said, we're just going to mix everything in. What's in here is fresh chopped tomatoes. We have grounded up onions, garlic, and ginger. I grounded up the onions, garlic, and ginger in my food processor. We have toasted up cardamom, cinnamon, and cloves that I've added. And then we added 1 cube of chicken bouillon. And yeah, we're just going to add a little water to that. Alright, and then we're going to cover it and let it like simmer down for a good hour. And then once it simmer down, we'll add, actually, we're going to add the chicken. Can't forget about that. So we're going to add the pieces of this chicken to this sauce. Alright, so we're just going to mix it around so that the chicken could soak up all of that nice sauce. Alright. Okay, so there you have it. This nice sauce, this nice Ethiopian sauce with the chicken. We're going to cover it, and I'll come back in an hour once it has cooked down. So, yeah, we'll come back with that next step, guys. Alright guys, so I'm back and I'm finishing up with the last steps to preparing this nice Ethiopian dish. And what I do, guys, I grab my food processor And because my sauce is pretty much ready, I have some onion pieces in here that needs to be grounded up, and I like my sauce smooth. So I'm just going to add that sauce to the food processor. It's hot, so I'm going to blend it up in small batches. So we're just going to blend it. Okay. Doesn't take long because it's already ready, but you know, like I said, I wanted my sauce smooth. So that's okay, and we're just going to do the same thing again because I have more sauce there. Okay, add the rest of this sauce, blend it up nicely. So we'll go ahead and add the rest of this sauce. Like I said, guys, I have pieces of big onions that I have there because earlier I had leftover onions and I just added them to this dish, but I want to blend it and make it smooth. Alright. I'm just going to add this back to the pot.
No, you don't know.
Okay, and we're going to add the last little bit. Okay. Alright. Add this to the pot. My sauce is ready. Okay, just add the rest to the pot there. Okay. So the sauce is ready. It's a nice smooth texture, and I'll come back to the next step. Okay, so now that I've smoothed out my sauce, I'm going to re-add my chicken. I don't know if I told you guys, but I did remove the chicken while the sauce was cooking because I don't want to overcook the chicken. So we'll just re-add it back to the dish. And we're going to toss it around in that sauce. Alright. And then we're going to add those hard-boiled eggs that I mentioned. And I'm adding 5 of them. Alright, so we'll just mix it around. Because like I said, this sauce is ready. Okay. A nice, authentic Ethiopian meal that's already prepared. This is the sauce. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm gonna go ahead with my plating, and I'll just come back with that plating. Okay guys, so I'm back, and the Doro Wat, everything is completed, and I'm just going to go ahead and plate up a plate for the kiddos, and I'm just going to take some of that injera, place it on the side. That's what I normally do. Put some of that injera on the side, and then we're just going to add some of that sauce and chicken. So pretty much that's how you plate it, you know, the sauce, the eggs. I didn't put chicken in my daughter's plate because she don't like chicken. And then, you know, you just take the injera and you eat it with the sauce, and that's how it goes. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Try this recipe. Trust me, you're gonna love it. It's a nice, authentic Ethiopian dish, and thanks for watching, guys. Alright, so the Doro Wat is done. I've just completed it. You have the chicken there and the hard-boiled eggs. Everything is ready. We have the rice for the ones who don't want the injera, and then we have the injera. So we're gonna go ahead and start plating this dish up. Hi guys, so I'm back with the plating for this delicious injera dish, and as you guys see, I'm using my cute little rainbow knife. I have some injera there, guys, and I like to cut my injera into like pieces because I pick it up and I eat it by hand. But you see, I just cut it up like that into different little pieces, little triangles basically. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and just add the chicken, all this delicious seared up chicken that I seared up earlier, and then we're gonna add the hard-boiled eggs. Okay. And then we're going to add some of that lovely, lovely sauce to this dish. Alright, and there you have it. Injera Ethiopian dish. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, now there you have it, guys. The Doro Wat is completed. This delicious Ethiopian dish. The chicken, the hard-boiled eggs, and the injera. Everything is completed.